Hey you guys, so today we are doing a handbag video. I'm going to share with you everything about my Hermes Evelyn bag and what is inside of it. We're going to kind of do a little review and what's in my bag. I feel like I've had this bag for long enough, although ideally if you guys know me and you've watched my handbag videos before, especially my reviews, I like to have things for years before I review them because I think handbags really kind of show wear. You can't really review the wear of a handbag or review a bag a week or a month into owning it, you know, it's just weird. And you guys have seen me with this bag for a long time, and you guys have asked me since early this year when I got it. I believe it was in the spring, I don't remember exactly, I believe it was spring when I got it. You guys really always wanted me to talk about it or do a video on it, and I never really did because that's not why I get bags, you know, otherwise I'd just be like showing everything right away, and I just don't do that. Like, I really like to have things for a while before I show them, because I'm not showing them to show them, I'm showing them to be helpful and to maybe like review something. Sometimes if I first get something and I really, you know, I'm excited about it, or I want to, you know, show how I packed it or something, that's different. But to review something, I think it's just so helpful to wait a while, and I really do think that I can share a lot of good things about this one if you're into it. If this is a bag that you're really not into, maybe you'll be into seeing like what's inside. It's like a what's in my bag type thing. Quickly, this is not what I slapped that up there because literally there was nothing back there. If you guys watched some of my recent videos, I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I mentioned, I think it was my curling video where I was curling my hair. I mentioned that I was going to kind of change it up in here a little bit. You know, this is not like a staged room or anything like that. This is truly like a room that has been very, like, it's a very useful room. I always filmed like in a closet or just in whatever room I was in. It had a pretty background, but it was just because it was the room I was in, or a guest bedroom, or whatever, or a different closet. And in here, this is the first time in this room that I've really set up an area that's like, you know, where I can keep my lights in here and I'm not like dragging them different places, or, you know, it's like I can actually just film in here. I've got like actual desks and things that I have really needed a spot for years. This has been like this for a few years, but it's just really nice to have a room that is just for this. But you know, obviously I didn't set this up here to have some fake background because this is like the least ideal spot of the room, but this is where the sun is. It's just the best place in here, and it is what it is. But I wanted to kind of maybe adjust the angle a little bit, so I'm kind of playing with that. And I wanted to kind of just redecorate a little bit. So I love kind of redecorating, doing different things. I've got a lot of good ideas. So, and don't worry, everybody was like, don't do a backdrop. Don't worry, obviously I've never done that. I'm not into backdrops. I don't like watching backdrops either. It just kind of, I don't know, I like seeing people's stuff, you know, that's part of YouTube. Like, I'm not watching a commercial. I'm not watching like a video with a fake set. Like, I'm watching someone like in their home, and it's kind of creepy, not creepy, but you know what I mean. I like to just see what people have, like, for real. I didn't really talk about my makeup or anything, should I? I don't know. The reason I would is because my eyeliner is much different than usual. I started kind of doing a thicker liner, kind of like I used to do, but a little thicker even maybe. And I'm using this new eyeliner. It's the Lancome Grandiose liner, and it's just kind of a very typical like old school, you know, liquid liner. But what's cool is you can bend this tip, well, you know, however you want. And then when you do it, it kind of is easier to hold. So I don't always do that, but what I love about this is that it is velvety, like matte, and it's beautiful. So I really love that. I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. It kind of really looks like you've done a lot to your eyes, but it's just very simple. All it is liner and mascara. So I've been loving that. And then I'm wearing this NARS Velvet Lip Glide in Stripped. I have my purse here, so I'm kind of just like, my hands are, so here's my bag. Let's go over it. It's very roomy, and if you're an Hermes junkie and you know all the words of the leather and the sizes, I just buy what I buy. I don't know. I think when I bought it, my friend was having to tell me, I think it's the Clements leather. I don't know all the different types of leathers. It's a really nice, pebbled, soft, durable leather. And then I think it's the larger size. I love this color. I think it's just really classic for an Hermes bag. And I feel like a lot of people have always said, like, you know, people know that I like handbags or different brands of handbags in it. I don't buy them because they're a certain brand. You guys, if I did that and I was trying to be like, you know, just buying things because it was a certain brand. I don't buy like a ton of different Louis Vuitton bags that are weird or a ton of different Chanel bags that are different. I'm really honestly very thoughtful about what I buy, and obviously I just, you know, I put money kind of in different things rather than handbags, but I feel like, you know, if you guys know my collection and stuff, it's very classic, and I feel like what I get is just like very good. Like I like to just keep it, you know, good stuff. But this I have been so happy with, and I think that's why I don't share a lot of things like right away, because I am picky about bags, and I'm not gonna keep every single thing just to keep it. Like I like bags, but I'm not gonna spend money on a bag unless if it's like really good. I'm not gonna keep one unless if I know it's something that I'm gonna always wear. You know, I just don't like a lot of junk, but this is so nice, and I really, really can 100% recommend it. It's very soft and comfortable. You wear it kind of messenger style, or you can wear it on your shoulder. You can really adjust the strap a lot of different ways. Another reason why I'm not into those other bags is because I don't like a top-handled structured bag. I don't like a structured bag, period. And I've learned that over the years. I have bought structured bags, I've bought top-handled bags, don't like them. I love bags that have the shoulder option, or a bag that's very soft. You know, if it does have a top handle, I like for it to have a longer strap, love that. But this is just such a comfortable, nice bag. It's got the big strap, it's very practical. The only weird thing is that sometimes I've noticed, especially over like the last month, that it has rubbed a little bit. And I think it's those AG black leggings that I have. They fade like crazy. So if you guys have any tips on how to get that off, it's really not bad, but just let me know. I really only try for that purpose when you wear this bag, since, you know, it definitely has a front and a back, although some people I've seen say this is the front. I don't think that's true. I don't know, I think that's just silly. This is the front to me, but this, I always make it a point when I put it on to put that against my body, so that if there was any fading, it would never get on this. So, because sometimes I've caught myself and, you know, this is against my body. I just want to make sure that it's not fading. So it's got this big exterior pocket. It's got a big inside. The inside's very simple though. Like, it's not lined, it's just kind of the raw leather. And I've never really had any problems with that. I'll kind of show you a little bit more about that. But all of the areas that are sewn and that are connected, all of the stitching is 100% perfect. It's just a very well-made bag, as these should be, because they're handmade and the price reflects that. And the leather is just very, very high quality. The strap is very good quality, and I'm pretty sure you could always buy another one if something happened to this. But this is very comfortable. Let me kind of show you. The larger one is this one, you know, and I kind of feel like you have to wear it a little higher. Otherwise, if you wear it like really, or you can put it to the side. Sometimes I put it kind of to the back, but I like to kind of wear it like this. And it's just very handy. It's at a good length. And this is just my favorite size for that reason. The smaller one looks really good too. I think, are there two more smaller ones? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I just like what I like with this. But especially, I'm not an expert on anything Hermes, because this is really the only bag that I have. But they all look nice, but I think I would really prefer this one because of everything it can hold. As far as the color goes, I've never really found myself matching it to anything or finding that it's hard to match to anything. I think it's just kind of a fun color, and for me, I don't wear a lot of color, so I never really think about it. It just kind of goes with everything. Here's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna kind of take everything out quickly. This is like a, you know, there's a nice buckle, and if the scarf wasn't in here I could do that, but it looks like that if you buckle it, and then you have the little thing, and the information about the bag is under there, like the little number and everything. But yeah, you have the little Hermes logo or stamp, I don't know what that's called. But most of the time I just kind of leave it like that, so it's not just like like flapping, which honestly that's how it falls most of the time, but that's kind of a nice little way to do it. Or I just have it kind of flapped inside the bag. But let me kind of show you what's inside. So I've got my my leopard scarf. If you guys have been watching me for years, I've had this before. I don't even want to talk about what happened in my last one. I lost it on a trip, so I haven't had one in a while, and I bit the bullet and repurchased it. I really, really love it. I'm glad that I did. I just love this, and what I love about it is that, like, the trip that I lost it on was actually during the, was it the spring or the summer? It's a very versatile scarf, that's what I'm trying to say. It's very like thin, but when you put it all together, it's just like cozy and warm. So this is how I do it. and just loop it through like that, and then it just makes kind of a big, nice, cozy scarf. But I like it for traveling, and it's just kind of really soft and comfortable. And this is called a stole. It's the leopard stole, and it's different than like the shawls or anything like that, if you're familiar with those. I have one of those too, and those are kind of like a big square and kind of a little thicker and silkier. This one is more just, it's just very soft, so I'm really happy to have that again. That's what was in that box in a recent post. So this is what everything looks like inside. I've got my sunglasses, and I just use this Celine case. I love this eyeglass case, but I have my Tom Ford glasses in here, and I think I'm going to get another color of these. I really think that I want to get another pair because I love these, you know? I am just such a fan of Tom Ford glasses. My Arena ones that I had that were more square felt, to be honest with you, flimsier than these after I got used to them. These are just very thick, just like, I don't know. Well, my Raquels, I know, kind of felt not flimsy, but they were a little thinner too. But these are just solid, really big, thick, and they're so flattering. And when I find a flattering pair of glasses, because I have such like a big head, a big old head, I kind of just go with it. And so I wear them all the time. I was thinking about getting brown or something, but I know they have some different kind of fun colors. I've got Olivia's little book. This one I'm gonna do. I was gonna do this in a previous video, but I think I'm gonna switch into this wallet. And I have had this for a very long time. I showed you guys when I got this. Probably, was it like, I wanna say 6 months ago, maybe it wasn't that long ago. But I have been meaning to switch into this, and I just never do. And it's always sitting in my closet. And for me, that's usually the tell. I can tell myself, like, if you don't wear it right away or you're not excited, and that goes for a lot of clothing items, then you're probably not gonna wear it. But I find a lot of times, like with bags, sometimes I go in phases. Like I'll really be into something that maybe I wasn't into for a couple years, so it might sit for a while. And I know that I love this wallet. I love everything about it, but I just haven't swapped into it yet. So this is the one that I've been using, and it's my boy flap wallet. It matches my boy bag just perfectly. It's the same, you know, really soft leather, but it's very durable. Waylon's being a watchdog. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it to it, but this is, I've said before, like I really like smaller wallets, and this is kind of a medium-sized one, so I feel like it's got like all the benefits of like a big wallet because it holds a lot, but it's small. Like it's a little, I mean, it's not like it's substantially smaller than this one, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna like this one. This one honestly feels thinner than this one, but the reason I want to change out of this, and I just want to kind of keep this with my boy bag, is because this is such a nice wallet. And when I first got it, I was honestly very nervous about it because it's that really soft, is it calfskin? I believe this is calfskin. I know my boy bag is calfskin. It's just, it scared me. I thought, you know, especially for a wallet, like my wallets, I wear them out. Even like really nice ones. My Louis Vuitton wallets have, my one like big multicolor wallet that I had held up like crap. And I have a big review on that. But it's just, but I mean, it's because it's for a reason, you know, it's rattling around inside your bag and all that. And, but, to quickly review this wallet, I mean, I know some people have asked about it and they've had a hard time finding it. Chanel pieces are just like that, you know, and I think it's called the Boy Flap wallet, front flap, top flap wallet, something like that, Boy Flap wallet. They make a bunch of different boy wallets. My friend Vanessa has the coolest boy wallet that's smaller than this and maybe just a little longer, like maybe it's shaped like this. And it's a zip around, and it is so good. But I will tell you, all of the little stitch points, everything is just perfect. The leather has not scratched, and this has not, I have not been careful with this, which maybe I should have been, but I have just been enjoying it, and that's how I am with my stuff. You know, if I'm gonna spend a lot on something especially, I don't feel like I have to baby it, but all the edges look great. It is just, you know, and I've used it every day since I got it. So I'm really impressed with this, but I think it's time to change out of it. And this one's cool because it's a large wallet, but it's easy to unflap. My Sarah wallet that I bought, the big black multicolored one, was a little hard to open. It didn't like range open very much, but I do like this style the best rather than one that flips open really huge. And the Chanel one's like that too. It opens just kind of like, boop. Gosh, it's messy in there. So I'm excited about this. I feel like especially this time of year, like with, you know, coupons or gift cards or things, I'll be able to really put a lot more paperwork and different kind of stuff in here. But I'll be honest with you, I don't like the new Gucci logo. As I'm holding this item, no, I like it, but I like the original, like interlocking, you know, just older Gucci logo better. This looks like CoverGirl to me. It looks a little cheap and weird. I'm not sure. I don't like the like bubbliness of it. I don't like how it's so rounded. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with it, but I like the original one. I think this would have looked so much cooler if it was just that older Gucci logo. Okay, so anyways, so I don't know if I'll bore you with changing into that right now. That's what always happens, but I am going to change into that. You know, so I got little Olivia's little head wrap, which this time of year, I live for these when it's cold. They go over her ears. I've always been so careful with her ears. And I feel like these have always really helped. These are my Violet Boutique bows. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post these, especially when she was a baby, before she had all the bangs and the hair that we have to keep back now with like bows and clips and rubber bands. She wore these all the time. And not so much in the summer. I feel like these are a little hot on her in the summer, although they can still wear them. And she does make them that don't have the big band. But this time of year, I love these. And, you know, I'll throw them over her if she doesn't have a hooded jacket. This one is the little, I think it's Elsa. No, is it Elsa or is it Anna? Is it Anna? I don't know. It's the frozen little colorway. But Olivia has so many of those and I love them. I'll show you this bag. So this is a little Gucci bag that came with my perfume that Brad got me last Christmas. And like, let me show you, like you see how like the little fibers of the bag, because it's like natural leather, you know, it kind of rubs off a little bit, no big deal. It doesn't come off on anything else except for this bag. But anyway, it's just a little, or big bag, and I love it because it's just soft, you know, and it holds a lot. And I thought for a lot of little items, this would be perfect. So let me show you what's in this, or should I keep going and then we'll do that last? I'll just show you what's in this, whatever. So I've got this little blotter, the Beauty Blender Blotter Razzi, and I don't like to put powder on my face throughout the day, but this is just such a good blotter. I used to use those little blotting powders, but this is cool. I mean, I've shown it before in videos, and if I do get oily, which hasn't really been a huge issue this time of year, this is nice. But what I like to do is I keep a spray in my car. And I think the one I have in my car is my MAC Fix Plus, like in my console. But then I also have one in here, and this is the Evian, which I love. Just buy this Evian spray, it's so good. I mean, so this is what I do. I don't like super wet it, but if I'm in the car and I'm about to go in somewhere and I look a little cakey or whatever, or just lightly spray it, okay? It's not even damp, it's just lightly. And then you can just do, and it just kind of blots away any weirdness. And then it freshens up your entire look. Rather than just spraying on spray to mix in with the grossness, I don't know. And then you can wash these. It's good. The Blotter Razzi is good. And I think that's a little good tip. I have my Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which I'm really trying to conserve. I did ask for this for Christmas, so I cannot wait. I wish when I bought my mimosa and cardamom, which I really do like, the big one, I wish I would have bought this, but I don't know. I love this. It's fresh, but it's kind of like, it has this like hint of a like creamy floralness. The Lancome Miracle CC cushion, which this is something else too that kind of like that Blotter Razzi, which I'm not, no, okay. What I just showed you with the Blotter Razzi kind of just like makes it not cakey. This, if I wanted to add something or if I wanted to brighten up my skin, I like the purple one, but I've kind of discovered that this one gives you brightness too, but it's a little more user-friendly, and it is the Pinky Peach color. That's what it's literally called, is Pinky Peach, but it's really small, and you just put it right there. So the pink one, I think honestly might be a little more brightening than the purple one. I know I showed the purple one a lot, and a lot of you guys got the purple one and liked it, but try the pink. Oh my gosh, if you guys like the purple, which I know a lot of you did, try the pink. I've got this, which is the most beautiful lip gloss. It's White Russian by Buxom. Look at the little, I was gonna put it on, but I just feel like it's gonna be a lot. I've got another Buxom lip gloss in April, and that's more sparkly, but the sparkle is kind of, I like, but I kind of prefer the other one. I've got this Kylie lip gloss, which these are good. This has been so cute. This is a more like nude, kind of creamy look. Gosh, I've got 2 pins. I've got this one from L&M. Then I've got the Shane Company pin that I swiped when we were there. And then I've got my Diptyque roller ball and my Lumber Don's Low. Although mostly I've been using my Wood Sage and Sea Salt, but I love this. Oh, this is just so good. This is like, oh. If you guys have never tried that, it's the one with the swan on it. It's Lumber Don's Low. Lumber Don's Low. It's so good. And then, yeah, this bag's just nice. Obviously, this is one that came with perfumes. You can't really like go out and find it probably, but just like a long bag like that you can keep in your bag, especially if you have a bag like this, which is just kind of a big open space. It's nice to have something like that to kind of corral all your smaller items. I have 2 hand creams in here. This one is out. It's my Soap and Glory hand food. I need to put that in my empties. The Caudalie hand and nail cream is so good. It has a very like orangey, like orange peel, like real orangey scent. Kind of makes my hands burn a little. My hands have that weird, like extreme dry, like, you know, it's bad. But it's really good for my nails and my cuticles, and that's a very good hand cream. Got my vlogging camera, which I didn't really have on me much this month. My last vlog was primarily done with my iPhone. I've got Olivia's little bow, which I always have. I always have some of those in my bag from her. My keys, and this is honestly always in the bottom of my bag because I don't really need to access them or anything. So if you have got a car that you don't need to access your keys all the time, or if you just need your house keys or things very rarely, you can put your house keys in the back right here. But then you can keep like your key fobs that you don't need much, like in a pouch like this, and then you don't have to grab for them much. And then I even had them hooked onto this, so that if they like fell out or anything, you could hook it. And why don't I have them hooked in here? Well, that one doesn't have a hook. That's why. Oh, I can hook it onto this one. That's right. I had it hooked onto this one, but I don't know. Okay, whatever. That's just like an extra little security, because sometimes I'm so, key fobs are so freaking expensive if you lose them. So I'm kind of like, you tether it in there, you know? So yeah, you can keep it kind of in there. And, you know, it's one, because you don't need it when you even unlock the car. Like you can, you know, and I never even need it to lock and unlock the car either, so that's nice. But so this kind of just stays in the bottom of my bag, and it's a little Empreinte Louis Vuitton black bag. I've got, get all this crap out of the bottom, and then that's a little backing to Olivia's sticker they gave her at the grocery store. And then these are the rest of the things that I have. I have some little breath savers, which I don't really use those either. I'm not really into like mints and stuff, I don't know. And then a little hair tie, love these. These are from Main Message on Etsy, love her shop. And then Olivia's little sunglasses, which I wish mine were this durable. You can like run them over, you can, they won't do anything. I've got this little change purse. This, which we haven't used in a while, these are genius. They are by PB&J Baby. If you have a kid, a toddler, a baby, a young child that in restaurants has, you know, kind of when she was very young, she would just throw her stuff for no reason. And now she's better about that, but still sometimes it's embarrassing. You know, you don't want your kid to like hurl their cup underneath someone else's, and it's just easier, especially, oh, too, like when we would go somewhere like the aquarium, or you know, you can hook this to their seat or to around their stroller, and then this has rubber on the other side and it's adjustable, so you can like attach this ring to a cup, to a toy, and it's something that you don't want to fly, you know what I mean? So that's what it looks like. It's a little, is it dirty in there? You know, I'm impressed that this hasn't got, I mean, there's little, you know, it needs to be kind of like lint rolled or vacuumed out or whatever, but it stayed very clean on the inside. So I love doing these videos because everything kind of forces me to clean out everything, which is cool. I am going to put stuff in that Gucci wallet, although I'm not going to bore you with that. So I will kind of, I'm going to leave that out. I'm definitely going to change into that, but I will update you guys on that soon. Most of the time too, and I've already cleaned it out, you know, I don't like leave it in there for days or anything, but I'll have like a baggie with some snacks, or, you know, I'll throw her little cup in here, which we don't always need because she uses straws, but you know, like a regular cup, but it's nice to have those in the car because they don't spill and stuff too. So yeah, really good bag. You can kind of see this better, and it's not so overstuffed now, but you can see how that kind of easily clasps. So they're really nice. They come in a lot of different colors. You know, I'm not saying like something to just run out and get or anything, but I do like it. If you guys have been interested in seeing what I thought about this bag, or kind of like seeing everything about it. And something else too, I like how you can't really see now, but if you've got something inside of it, it kind of shows through the print of it. It's kind of neat. I do like this bag. It's something that you definitely do not see ever. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else with it anywhere except for my friend who also has a black one. But I've never seen it in person, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I always get a ton of compliments on it, and it's not, I mean, it's a very bright orange bag, but it's not like overly like printed, or it's just very sophisticated looking, and I really like it. So that's that for the Hermes Evelyn bag. If you guys are interested in that, hopefully that helped you guys out, or if you were just curious and you're like me and you like watching, you know, videos like that. So thank you guys for watching. Love you all so much. Okay, let me just, should I say this? I don't know. I have my eye on another bag that it's very similar to a backpack that I have been carrying for a good part of this year as well. There's certain things about that one that make it it's such a good, comfortable bag. I love having a backpack, especially with a small child. But certain things about it, if you actually use it in real life, are a little difficult to access. So I've got my eye on something else. Santa might bring it to me, not sure. I may Santa Claus myself with that, I'm not sure. I'm really excited about that. I really do think I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful holiday season, and that you've had as good of a month so far as I have. Love you guys so much. Thank you for spending this time with me, as always, for watching. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys.